In a world where compromise has become the norm, one truck dares to stand apart, unbowed, unfiltered, and uncompromising in its mission. The 2026 Toyota Stout doesn't just enter the arena, it redefines it. Born from decades of off-road legacy and forged in the fires of modern engineering, the Stout returns not as a nostalgic echo, but as a bold statement of intent, capability without concession, strength with sophistication, and heritage with a future. From the very first glance, the 2026 Stout commands attention with a front end that blends aggression with elegance. Its upright, broad, shouldered stance immediately signals authority, evoking the rugged spirit of its predecessors while embracing a contemporary design language that's unmistakably Toyota. Dominating the face of the truck is the all-new T-Force grille, a precision-crafted expanse of forged aluminum finished in matte black with subtle bronze accents that catch the light like desert sun on canyon rock. Flanking this imposing centerpiece are triple beam LED headlights, each housing adaptive optics that adjust beam patterns in real time for maximum visibility and safety. Beneath them, C-shaped daytime running lights wrap inward like focused eyes, giving the Stout an alert, almost sentient presence on the road. The hood rises with purpose, featuring twin power bulges that hint at the robust engine nestled beneath, no mere ornamentation, but a functional channel for airflow and heat extraction. Lower down, a heavy-duty steel skid plate spans the full width of the bumper, integrated seamlessly with recovery hooks rated for 10,000 pounds, ready for whatever terrain lies ahead. Even the fog lights are recessed into rugged housings designed to resist stone chips and mud splatter, ensuring clarity when conditions deteriorate. Every surface, every crease, every bolt serves a purpose, form follows function, yet never sacrifices beauty. This isn't styling for show. It's armor for adventure. Step around to the side, and the Stout's proportions reveal its dual nature, a workhorse with the soul of a cruiser. The wheel arches swell outward to accommodate 33-inch all-terrain tires mounted on 18-inch beadlock-capable alloy wheels, their matte graphite finish echoing the truck's utilitarian roots. The beltline rises subtly toward the rear, creating a sense of forward motion even at rest, while the greenhouse remains compact and driver-focused, minimizing blind spots without compromising cabin space. Flush-mounted door handles reduce wind noise and improve aerodynamics, a small but telling detail in a vehicle engineered for both highway efficiency and trail endurance. The side mirrors house integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring cameras, bridging old-school toughness with new-age awareness. Along the rocker panels, reinforced cladding protects against trail rash, yet flows seamlessly into the bodywork, so as not to disrupt the Stout's clean silhouette. And then there's the bed. Crafted from military-grade aluminum with a composite inner liner, it's rated for over 1,500 pounds of payload and features a multi-position tailgate that can support up to 400 pounds when lowered, doubling as a workbench or tailgate party platform. Integrated tie-down cleats, LED bed lighting, and a 1-2 400W power outlet ensure the Stout is as capable after dark as it is at dawn. Inside, the cabin strikes a rare balance between rugged utility and refined comfort. Open the door, and you're greeted by a cockpit wrapped in water-resistant Softex seating with contrast stitching and bronze accent piping, a nod to Toyota's heritage badging. The dashboard is driver-centric, angled slightly toward the helm, with physical knobs and dials for climate and drive modes, because gloves and touchscreens rarely mix well on muddy trails. Yet, technology hasn't been sacrificed. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster pairs with a floating 14-inch touchscreen running the latest Toyota Multimedia Plus system, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and embedded navigation with off-road trail mapping. Overhead, a panoramic moonroof floods the cabin with natural light, while optional heated and ventilated front seats ensure comfort in any season. Rear passengers enjoy generous legroom and under-seat storage, plus USB-C ports and climate vents, because the Stout knows that adventure is rarely a solo pursuit. Materials throughout are durable yet premium textured soft touch plastics, brushed metal trim, and rubberized flooring that can be hosed out after a weekend in the woods. Noise insulation is class-leading. Thanks to acoustic laminated glass and active noise cancellation, transforming the cabin into a quiet sanctuary even at highway speeds. Under the hood, the 2026 Stout offers two powertrain options, both engineered for relentless performance. The standard i4MAX hybrid combines a twin turbocharged 2.4-liter inline 4 with an electric motor mounted between the engine and transmission, delivering a combined 326 horsepower and a staggering 465 lb-f torque, all available from just 1,600 UPM. This setup provides immediate throttle response, reduced turbo lag, and improved fuel efficiency without sacrificing towing capacity. 7 of those who demand pure combustion, the optional 3-liter V6 produces 295 horsepower and 265 lb-ft, paired with a smooth, shifting 10-speed automatic and a mechanical rear locking differential. Both configurations come standard with Toyota's advanced multi-terrain select and crawl control systems, allowing drivers to dial in precise traction settings for sand, mud, rock, or snow with the turn of a knob. The suspension, double wishbone up front and a 5-link coil spring setup in the rear, offers 2 inches of ground clearance and 28 degrees of approach angle, ensuring the Stout can conquer obstacles that would stop lesser trucks in their tracks. Skid plates protect the oil pan, fuel tank, and transfer case, while an available electronic rear locker and disconnecting anti-roll bar further enhance articulation off-road. Safety and connectivity are woven into the Stout's DNA. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 comes standard, featuring pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, lane departure alert with steering assist, full-speed dynamic radar cruise control, and automatic high beams. New for 2026 is Trail Watch, a surround view camera system that overlays real-time terrain data onto the display, showing incline angles, tire pressure, and even potential hazards hidden beneath the vehicle. Over-the-air updates keep the software current, while a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot ensures everyone stays connected, even miles from civilization. And with Toyota's legendary reliability and a 5-year 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, the Stout isn't just built for the journey, it's built to last generations. More than just a truck, the 2026 Toyota Stout is a philosophy made metal. It honors the past not through imitation, but through evolution, taking the raw honesty of the original Stout and amplifying it with intelligence, innovation, and integrity. It's for those who measure success not in likes or luxury badges, but in miles traveled, loads hauled, and summits reached. Whether navigating city streets or scaling remote ridgelines, the Stout stands ready, not as a tool, but as a trusted companion. In a market flooded with pretenders, the Stout doesn't follow trends, it sets them. And in doing so, it doesn't just carry you forward, it carries you home. Moving beyond the commanding front fascia, the 2026 Toyota Stout reveals its character in profile, a study in muscular proportion and purposeful geometry that speaks to both form and function. The left and right side profiles mirror one another in perfect symmetry, yet each angle tells a slightly different story of capability. From the driver's side, the Stout presents a silhouette that is both athletic and grounded, its beltline rising subtly as it flows toward the rear, creating a sense of forward momentum even at rest. The fender flares swell outward with quiet confidence, accommodating massive 33-inch all-terrain tires wrapped around 18-inch beadlock, capable alloy wheels finished in matte graphite with bronze accents that catch the light with every rotation. These wheels aren't merely aesthetic. Their beadlock design ensures tire security during extreme off-road excursions when air pressure drops to enhance traction. Running along the lower body, integrated rock rails forged from aircraft-grade aluminum provide protection against trail hazards, while serving as functional side steps for easier cabin access. The doors feature flush-mounted handles that reduce wind noise and improve aerodynamics, a small but significant detail in a vehicle engineered for both highway refinement and trail endurance. Above, the greenhouse remains compact and purposeful, with thick A and C pillars reinforcing structural rigidity while minimizing blind spots through carefully calibrated sightlines. The side mirrors house integrated LED turn signals and blind spot monitoring cameras that feed real-time footage to the cabin display, bridging old-school toughness with modern awareness. Along the rocker panels, textured composite cladding absorbs impacts from flying debris without disrupting the Stout's clean, uninterrupted character lines, a testament to Toyota's philosophy that protection need not compromise elegance. Even the fuel door receives thoughtful attention. Recessed slightly below the body line and finished in contrasting bronze, it bears the Stout emblem in subtle relief, a quiet signature of pride for those who look closely. Circling to the rear, the 2026 Stout concludes its visual narrative with authority and intelligence. The tailgate stands as both a functional masterpiece and a design statement, constructed from a single piece of hydroformed aluminum that resists flexing under load, yet features an ingenious multi-position hinge system allowing it to lock at 30, 60, or 90 degrees. Lowered fully, it supports up to 400 pounds, transforming instantly into a workbench, tailgate party platform, or gear staging area. Integrated into its inner surface are fold-out cleats, ruler markings in both imperial and metric, and a recessed area perfectly contoured for a 2-liter bottle to prevent rolling. Above, the taillights stretch horizontally across the tailgate's upper edge, their crystalline lenses housing sequential LED elements that illuminate in a wave pattern during braking, a distinctive signature visible from hundreds of yards away. Between them, the Stout nameplate is stamped directly into the sheet metal rather than applied as a decal, a subtle but meaningful detail that speaks to permanence and pride. The rear bumper, crafted from textured composite material with integrated steel reinforcement, houses a Class IV receiver hitch rated for 12,000 pounds of towing capacity, while dual exhaust tips exit through precisely cut ports on either side, functional vents that also enhance the truck's planted stance. Flanking the license plate recess, recovery points mirror those found up front, ensuring the Stout can be extracted from challenging situations with equal ease from any direction. But perhaps the most innovative feature lies just beneath the surface: an available power deployable bed extender that, at the press of a button, telescopes outward to increase cargo length by 12 inches, automatically illuminating integrated LED strips that cast a cool white glow onto the expanded loading area. The bed itself continues the theme of intelligent utility, its walls lined with aluminum composite panels resistant to dents and corrosion, while 10 integrated tie-down points with 500-pound ratings allow for infinite cargo configuration possibilities. An available tonneau cover retracts electronically into a housing beneath the cab, preserving the Stout's clean lines when security or weather protection is needed without sacrificing accessibility. Even the third brake light receives special consideration, mounted high on the cab's rear header. It incorporates a rear-facing camera that activates when reverse is selected, its lens treated with hydrophobic coating to shed water and mud for uninterrupted visibility. Every element at the rear, from the precisely angled tailgate handle to the strategically placed reflectors, serves a purpose beyond aesthetics. This is not a backside designed to be ignored. It is a functional terminus engineered for those moments when work begins, adventure concludes, or the journey demands one final push forward. In the Stout's rear three-quarter view, captured as light fades and the LED signatures glow against gathering dusk, one sees the complete picture. A truck that honors its legacy not through nostalgia, but through relentless refinement. A machine equally at home on a construction site at dawn, a mountain trail at noon, or a suburban driveway at dusk, its presence unwavering, its purpose clear, its promise kept with every mile traveled. Sliding inside the 2026 Toyota Stout is to step into a sanctuary where rugged authenticity and refined comfort coexist without compromise. A cabin engineered not as an afterthought, but as the command center for every journey, whether across continents or across town. The moment the door closes, a palpable sense of solidity envelops you. Acoustic laminated glass and triple, sealed door apertures mute the outside world, while the scent of premium, water-resistant Softex upholstery mingles with subtle hints of brushed aluminum and sustainably harvested open, pore wood trim. The driver's seat, power adjustable with 10-way lumbar support and available heating and ventilation, wraps around the body like a tailored glove. Its bolstering firm enough for spirited driving yet forgiving enough for 12-hour hauls. Contrast stitching in bronze thread traces the seams, echoing the exterior badging and creating visual continuity between the Stout's exterior boldness and interior warmth. Even the steering wheel speaks to intentionality: thick, rimmed, wrapped in perforated leather with hand-stitched accents. It houses intuitive controls for drive modes, infotainment, and off-road systems, all positioned within thumb's reach so eyes never leave the trail ahead. Ahead of the driver, the instrument panel rises with purposeful architecture. A 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster renders information with crystalline clarity, its display dynamically reconfiguring based on drive mode. Switching to a terrain-focused layout with pitched roll indicators and compass heading when trail mode activates, or simplifying to a minimalist highway view with navigation prompts and adaptive cruise data for long-distance cruising. Floating just above the center stack, a 14-inch touchscreen runs Toyota's next-generation Multimedia Plus interface, its anti-glare coating and haptic feedback ensuring responsiveness even with gloves on. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integrate seamlessly, while embedded Google Maps with offline capability and real-time traffic overlay ensures connectivity even where cell service fades. But technology here never overwhelms, it serves. Physical knobs for climate control and volume remain thoughtfully placed, their satisfying click-affirming tactile interaction in an increasingly touch-dependent world. The center console flows downward into a tiered storage system. A wireless charging pad cradles devices securely, while dual cup holders lined with soft, touch silicone accommodate everything from travel mugs to delicate glassware. Beneath the armrest, a cavernous bin hides additional USB-C ports and a 12V outlet, all illuminated by ambient LED lighting that pulses gently when the vehicle powers on. Rare passengers enjoy unexpected generosity: 38 inches of legroom, reclining seatbacks with integrated headrests, and individual climate vents with dedicated fan controls. The rear bench splits 60-40 with fold-up seat bottoms, revealing a flat load floor perfect for gear, muddy boots, or impromptu cargo runs. Throughout the cabin, materials withstand life's abrasions without feeling industrial. Rubberized flooring mats lock securely in place yet can be removed and hosed clean after muddy excursions. Door panels feature wipeable surfaces with integrated map pockets reinforced to hold tablets or trail guides. Even the headliner resists stains and odors thanks to a nano-coated fabric that repels moisture and grime. Ambient lighting isn't merely decorative, it's functional theater. 16 color options pulse softly along the dash, doors, and footwells, shifting automatically to cool blue in eco mode, warm amber in comfort mode, or an alert crimson when off-road systems engage. At night, the cabin transforms into a cocoon of focused calm, with light pools illuminating precisely where needed and receding where distraction might intrude. Climate control operates with near-silent precision through a tri-zone system that accounts for sun load via a windshield-mounted sensor, automatically adjusting airflow to compensate for solar gain on long desert crossings. An available air purification system with PM2.5 filtration and nano-AX technology neutralizes allergens, odors, and even viruses, critical for families or those spending extended time in remote environments where air quality varies wildly. Sound engineering receives equal devotion. 17 strategically placed speakers from the available JBL Studio surround system create a concert hall experience on pavement, while active noise cancellation microphones embedded in the headliner analyze and counteract low frequency drone from tires and wind. Yet when the trail beckons, a simple press of the trail listen button reduces cabin insulation slightly, allowing the driver to hear critical auditory cues, approaching water, shifting gravel, or wildlife movement that might otherwise be masked by excessive sound deadening. Safety permeates every layer without intruding on the experience. Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 operates as an invisible co-pilot. The pre-collision system now includes cyclist and large animal detection with automatic emergency braking at speeds up to 120 mph. Lane tracing assist works in conjunction with road sign assist to recognize speed limits, stop signs, and even temporary construction signage, displaying alerts subtly within the gauge cluster. Blind spot monitoring extends its coverage to include rear cross traffic braking when reversing, a lifesaver in crowded parking lots or narrow campsites. But the Stout's most innovative safety feature lies in its new Trail Watch system, activating at speeds under 15 mph off-road. It combines inputs from 4 underbody cameras to generate a real-time 3D terrain map overlaid on the center display, highlighting obstacles, measuring approach departure angles, and even suggesting optimal wheel placement for technical climbs. Should the unexpected occur, 8 airbags, including front center and rear seat side curtains, deploy with precision calibrated force, while the cabin's high-strength steel safety cage, reinforced with hot, stamped components at critical junctions, earned a predicted 5-star NHTSA rating in virtual crash testing. Connectivity extends beyond entertainment into genuine utility. The Stout's built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot supports up to 10 devices simultaneously, while an available Sirius M with 360L offers streaming integration for podcasts and music even in satellite-only zones. Over-the-air software updates arrive silently overnight, refining everything from throttle response to camera calibration without dealership visits. For the adventurer, an integrated adventure log automatically records GPS coordinates, elevation changes, and even photographs geotagged to specific trail segments, exportable later as shareable journey maps. Power delivery throughout the cabin anticipates modern needs: 220V 400WC outlets, 4 USB-C ports with 27-watt fast charging, and a dedicated 120V port rated for continuous 15-amp draw. Ensure cameras, drones, medical devices, or work tools stay powered regardless of location. Even the smallest details reveal obsessive consideration. The glove box cools or warms its contents via shared HVAC ducting. The sunglass holder features integrated UV protection to prevent lens degradation. The rearview mirror automatically dims and houses a garage door opener with rolling code security. This is an interior that understands duality. It must feel like a refuge after a dusty day on the trail, yet project confidence when navigating urban landscapes. It must endure spilled coffee and muddy paws without showing wear, yet delight with subtle textures and thoughtful ergonomics. It must empower the driver with information without overwhelming, protect occupants without isolating them from their environment, and honor Toyota's legacy of reliability while embracing tomorrow's innovations. In the Stout's cabin, every stitch, every seam, every switch serves a purpose greater than itself, not to impress momentarily, but to support meaningfully across years of shared experience. This is not merely where you sit while driving. It is where memories are made, where conversations unfold under starry skies with the moonroof open, where children nap safely on long drives, where tools are organized before dawn missions, where coffee steams in cup holders as sunrise paints mountain ridges gold. The interior of the 2026 Toyota Stout transcends specification sheets and feature lists. It becomes a trusted companion in its own right, a space that adapts to life rather than demanding life adapt to it. And in doing so, it completes the promise first hinted at by that bold front grille of vehicle, not built for a single purpose, but crafted for every purpose life might present. From the first turn of the key to the millionth mile, the Stout's interior remains a constant, a haven of capability, comfort, and quiet confidence where the journey, in all its messy, magnificent glory, is always the destination.